So here are 6 meal ideas for breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and dessert that you can add to your weekly rotation. Now, my first idea for breakfast. If you love a sweet start to your day, you want to try these gluten-free waffles. They're topped with a stewed apple compote, some toasted pecans, and coconut whipped cream. And so you're going to get that bready goodness that you enjoy with an extra dose of fiber, thanks to the addition of fruit. For the second breakfast idea, if you're more of a savory lover, then you gotta try this potato hash. It comes with some spinach and some mixed peppers and avocado. Now this is great carb energy for days that require a lot of running up and down. And it also has that addition of fiber, thanks to the greens, to keep things moving internally. Now, if you're a snacker and you love to graze, AKA snack, on hummus and chips, you gotta try these Naan crackers and this chickpea masala salad. It's giving us hummus and chips without it being hummus and chips, but the chickpeas do a good job of standing in for that creamy goodness that you love. And also, there is no prep required. All you gotta do is open up and dig in. And also, just be aware, you know, Trader Joe's likes to bring things in and then take things out. So when you go to the store and you see this, be sure to buy it because it is delicious. It hits the spot. For a lunch or a dinner idea, if you're like me and you really enjoy Mexican food, but some days like you just can't be bothered to make it or you can't make it to your favorite restaurant, that's when you hit up your freezer. As long as it's stocked with these Trader Joe's Bean&Cheese Taquitos, you are in for a treat. You know, these are so good. I can just eat them on their own. But we want to round out the meal, so we're going to add more fiber. And so we're going to go to the salad department, and that's where we get the cabbage, corn, and quinoa salad. Serve that on the side, and then we have a little bit of pico de gallo for our taquitos. So for the second lunch or dinner idea, we're going to try some Indian flavors. Now, when I first went plant-based, eating Indian food was the cuisine that showed me that being plant-based does not have to be boring. So for this meal, we are going to be taking pre-cooked lentils. Now, if you've ever cooked lentils before, then you know that they don't take a lot of time. But honey, when I tell you when you don't have time, you don't have time. So we're gonna get the pre-cooked lentils. And then we're gonna add in some already diced onions. Yes, Trader Joe's will take the work out of cutting onions and all the crying and the tears, and you can get pre-packaged diced onions ready to go. So we're gonna take that, some canned tomatoes, some canned coconut milk, and garlic achaar. Now, just a note, garlic achaar is generally a condiment that you have on the side, right? Like you can add that on top of something to dip onto something. But for this recipe, I'm adding it in because I want that flavor mixed into my lentils, all right? So we're gonna serve this up with some naan. And y'all, we have a hearty, flavorful meal that's gonna keep us full. Now this last one, it can be used as a dessert or a sweet snack. Now, one thing I love is a trifle. There is something about the mix of cream with a sweet sauce, and then you add some texture with like fruit or some cake or a crumbled cookie, layer that up. Oh, dip your spoon in it. Listen, this thing has my taste buds singing. But usually trifle is not a vegan or plant-based dish. It's usually made from dairy, and I don't know about you, but dairy makes me pass gas, makes me bloated, and makes me feel generally fatigued and unwell. So I'm going to be using cashew vanilla yogurt instead of whipped cream or whipped dairy. And alternately, I'm gonna be layering it with some freeze-dried strawberries and some sunflower butter cookie crumbles. Now, the sunflower butter cookie crumbles is a kind of new item, so if you don't see it when you go, try the peanut butter cookie crumbles. If you're not allergic, it works just as well. All right, y'all. These are some delicious Trader Joe's ideas for quick, come-together meals that will satisfy you and keep you going when you don't have a lot of time on your hands. And I want you to remember, that your meals, whether from Trader Joe's, quick put together, or from scratch, can be a source of transformation and restoration. So choose your ingredients wisely, and until next time, eat well and be well. Enjoy.